Generally, I'm not the sort of person who cares about what other people think. I mean, if I was, I probably wouldn't make videos of me doing stuff like this and put them on the internet. After all, riding a motorcycle is not a universally popular pastime. We are a minority. Worse, among the general population, riding a dirt bike actually puts you into the clinically insane category. And I do that as well. What can compound that issue is when you reach my age. Now, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. I'm not as old as Andy, and I'm not as old as Lyle. Sorry, guys. But I'm not far off. And I have noticed, more recently in social situations, that I will get peculiar looks when I tell people, after being asked what I do, and some of the things that I like to do, and of course one of my major hobbies is riding motorcycles. Sometimes I might get interested. People who are really very interested in that I am still at this age doing something that they don't quite disapprove of, but they think it's very gallant and brave that someone of my age is still doing that. Kind of quirky. It's happened more recently as I've attained these more senior ages, and I'm not sure if it's a product of my age or the fact that the person judging me is wondering if they should still be trying to have some fun in their life too. Without being too disrespectful, I look at these people and wonder, when did they decide to curl up into the fetal position and wait to die? But I'm too polite to ever say such a thing.
Well, that was amazing. 3 fish, 1 on the first cast. Been here about an hour. It was gorgeous. Thank you, Mother Nature. Take no more than I can eat. Beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm so lucky to live in a place like this. I could just come out in the wild. There's no one. Turkey vulture. Home again, jiggity jig.
I'm a firm believer in each to their own, and so I try not to judge people when they have their own particular hobbies, some of which I would never even consider. I guess I'm just noticing as I get older that you are supposed to fit into some sort of mold. I guess I've never grown up.
So that's 11 clicks from my back door to the lake. Well, 10 and a half, I guess. One finger clutching because the hydraulic clutch on the Berg is so light. Saw a herd of elk charge through here once. Met a pedal bike rider out here the other day, and he had just come through a little herd, 4 or 5 big things they are. Make deer look like ponies. Yeah, you can get through there with a bike. Oh look, a big bear. Look at that guy. Where'd you go, big guy? Through there. Nice big bear, that one. Well, medium size really, I suppose. Looks in good condition though. Look at that, a wild BC dogwood. You don't see those very often. How gorgeous is that? Pacific dogwood. There's a baby there. I've got a nature garden growing in my garden, BC stuff only, and you just can't buy those commercially. They've got all these hybrids, but this thing was under attack a few years ago. Some virus was killing them. They've come back, but there aren't many around. Looks like that could be a baby down there. Down there. And maybe some young ones, I don't know. Some young ones coming up there. I might be able to bring a shovel out here and dig one up. That is beautiful. I thought I saw another one right here, but maybe it was this one I was peeking through. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 together. That's what it is. Wow, what a show. I gotta get a shot of that. You can't, it's not many places in the northern hemisphere, you know, 49 degrees north, that you can get trees in the wild that flower so beautifully as a BC dogwood. Pacific dogwood is the proper name. I think it's all the way from California to northern British Columbia is where you find these things. That is a beautiful tree though. Those are huge flowers. The hybrids just don't have flowers that big. Look at the size of those pom-poms on those things. I mean, I'm not a flower nut, but they are beautiful. Yeah, too pretty. Meanwhile, I'm going to be late. Late, you say? Yeah. Bookended myself today. Still, it's all good. 3 trout in the backpack. Beautiful Pacific dogwood there.
I'm not sure there's a universal definition for the meaning of life or what living is, unless, of course, you're Douglas Adams. But for me, part of the meaning of life is to constantly challenge yourself and grow. Every time I come out on the dirt, I get a new experience. I see something new, I feel something new, I learn something new, and I'm challenging myself. Alternatively, perhaps I've never grown up. And you know, I'm really comfortable with that. If being young at heart means I continue to have a lot of fun and feel alive, then I'm guilty. So for those of you being labeled as having midlife crisis or never growing up, take heart. You're in good company. There's lots of us out there.